Hello, everybody.
Hello everybody, I am Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 3 of my Monarch's Journey campaign as Emperor Louis the Stammerer of Francia. We're just going to be wrapping things up here today, I think. We've already gotten the gold in 2 of the achievements, and the only thing that's left to do is kill some Germanic pagans. I think I still have 8 more to kill. So here's what I've decided to do. We're going to be going for the Forge a Bloodline, specifically win the 15 Foreign Wars one. Because I think that if I do that, I should get the bonus to taking of captives, which will help, obviously. Let me just double check that, though. So that is called the... Wait a minute. Legendary Eagle. Here we go. No, not Protector. Yeah, the Conqueror. Increased artifact looting and prisoner capturing chance. Obviously, that's really good for me. So we want to do that. Of course, we have to win 8 foreign wars to get it, so I'll probably get the achievement anyway by the time we get there. So we'll just have to wait and see. I think we're going to just go into some more Holy Wars now. How are my vassals generally feeling about me? Pretty good, because they were defensive stuff. We got some people who are being a pain right now. They will not let me do it. Duke Baudouin. Alright, what's, oh shoot, which one is it? The Chaste. You. What's your problem, dude? Why won't you, why can't I buy a favor from you? Or can I just request council support? He's already not being influenced by a favor. I'm not sure I understand at all what's his problem. He just won't let me do it. Conflicting interests. Wow, so I just pissed away a bunch of money right there. That's unfortunate. Okay, what else can we do then? What can we do when we live in a shoe? I think we should go for a couple of holy wars up here in the north at once. But we got some council votes who are no. Alright, who's being the pain? Master of the Horse, Advisor, my Spy Master. Let's bring in somebody a little bit more palatable. So if we get her, now we're talking. Okay, so we can do some holy wars here for East Anglia, things like that. Maybe get a big piece of Jorvik. Okay, yeah, Jorvik. So a friend of mine actually brought over. He was hanging at my place, and he's a vodka drinker. But his go-to vodka is no longer carried by our local liquor store. So he ended up picking up this new vodka he had never heard of before called Jorvik. And I said, I told him Jorvik. It was like, and I explained to him about there's Jorvik. I was like, I know of Jorvik from Crusader Kings 2. I think it's like a Norse name. So I was like, is it Swedish vodka or something? And he goes, and he looked it up, and it's from America. So it's like this Scandinavian, it's this area north of the Danelaw. So it has like English and Swedish connotations, or I should say like Danish, Norwegian connotations. It gets used by an American company. Like, isn't that so typical? Anyway, so he ended up drinking it, and he said, he didn't say that he hated it, but it gave him the hiccups, which was really weird, because that's usually something you see in cartoons. Hello, Logan de Sloth. Do I play Hearts of Iron 4? Yes, I uploaded a Hearts of Iron 4 video just yesterday. I don't know if you didn't see it. So we're going to go for Jorvik, so that we could be besieging their capital, and hopefully get some prisoners. Who else can we be holy warring? I think the Kingdom of the Isles is in order. We can only holy war the one area. Really, guys? Okay, we need to get rid of our court chaplain. There we go. Now somebody's getting it. Alright. Let's try this again. No, that's still not quite enough. Can we buy some favors? No. My spy master is actually still not in favor of it. Can I request her council support? No. What the heck? Conflicting interests once again. Am I hyped for the China update? I think it's going to be great. I've always been hyped. I stayed hyped. Fengtian government, the Fengtian in Kaiserreich right now, even though it's not finished, is already one of the best countries in the game. So once all of China is complete, it's going to be another world. Flame Fang, I've always said this. I've said this for years. Flame Fang, he's the writer for China. He's amazing. He's so good at what he does, and I have complete faith in him and his team. All right, I think we need to kick out. We need to drop this advisor, but the thing is that he's a king. Very expensive to buy some favors too. Okay, that one I could do. Okay, that's set. Here we go. Give me that council support. Wait. Wait, what? Hold on. Huh? Is he already granting a favor to somebody? You whore. 17 months. There's gotta be some other people I could war or something. These areas in the east or something. That's gonna bring in the Slavs though. God, could force some vassalization here. They're not in favor of it. Damn it! This gets on my nerves. Okay, we've got to... I don't know who I'm going to play first, though, in the China update. It'll probably be the Qing. I think everybody's going to do the Qing. I do not want to play the KMT right away, because I want that to be a bit of a slower campaign. Same thing with the Fengtian, though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who I'll play first. You know what? It's probably going to be Yunnan. Yeah. I think Yunnan will be the way to go. Because Yunnan's flexible, so I could always go back and play it again. Do a different path. So, yeah, that's who probably will be first. That'll be my test game, quote-unquote. And then we'll go from there. You know what? The hell with it. If you call me a tyrant. Wait, I can't do it. Needs to be approved by my regent. Oh, hell's bells. Can we just frickin' go? Alright. Come on. Holy War. Thank you. Alright, going to war with them. And we might also do one here over here in Shyland. Yeah, we can take quite a bit of these guys right now. Okay, let's do it. I haven't looked at Japan too much, admittedly. You guys gotta also remember I've been, it's been my school semester that's been going on. It only ended recently. And I've just, it's been great. Hey, Logan. Alright, yeah, you have a good one. Yeah, I don't care about these betrothals. Alright, so I think what we're going to do here is we're going to focus on taking out the Danish first. Oh, come on, get in there and reinforce them a little. Oh, no. Yep, our forward operating base was a little bit too forward. Okay, it's not so bad though. We only lost a few hundred men. It's really was not terrible. Okay, somebody wants to be a commander. Sure. Oh no, I'm about to die. Okay, yeah, that's right. We need to go back into hiding, but I can't. I think I have to be out of hiding for a year or something like that. Here they come. But I have amazing generals now. This is why when I do that Outremer campaign, I'm going to try to prioritize getting the Carolingian blood, so I can always have great generals. It's going to really make the whole thing easier, I think. I'm pretty sure I know who it is I'm going to play as. Who the heck? What the? King Rurik's coming after me. Why? Whatever. Hey, looks like someone was going for the Viking Umam. Sort of funny. What's this? Yeah, sure. But I'm pretty sure I know who I'm going to play for... No, I do know. I absolutely know who I'm going to play for the Outremer campaign. Nobody suggested any alternates when I ended my Defender of the Holy Sepulchre campaign, which was an achievement run, but also a little bit of a kind of a soft run for the... Wait a minute. Yeah, Julian. Okay, yeah, that's great. Watch, we're just gonna frickin' annihilate these guys, even if they are Germanic pagans. Look at that! That's the good stuff. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go into hiding. It is so crucial that I stay alive. Great. Already at 28 and we haven't taken a single profit county of theirs. We should slow it down a little bit here. But I'm pretty sure I know who I'm going to go for, and there's going to be so many fun things to do. Go for Bloodlines, of course, Crusade, things like that. Also, I have stuff to do. I'm picking a family that they're going to have plenty to do even before the Crusade begins. So it's going to be very exciting, and I absolutely can't wait. That'll be on New Year's Day. I'm thinking that episode 1 will go up. Okay. Let's see, saved you from a bit of embarrassment there. Alright, I think that's about as much as we're going to get off of battles. Well, obviously we can get more, but I think it's going to start paying off more for us to... Oh, shoot, forgot I had a guy over here. Let's get him over here. Okay. I think it's... yeah. Oh, shoot. The attrition! This is going to be a pain. Rurikid. The good news is I should be able to get help from other Catholic rulers, but it's going to hurt. Come on. So we're capturing some prisoners, at least. Radomir, this guy's not Germanic. You're not Germanic. Are you guys freaking kidding me right now? Here we go. So we can execute him, right? He's an enemy and no one will object. That's one less. So that makes 2. What? Good, we could break up. Well, they want me to donate to charity. I suppose I can. Okay, she could become charitable. How did that not add to my killed pagan count? Oh, there it is. Now it's 3. Okay, I guess it just took a second. Great, I'm already a conversus. Yeah, I'm all the way up to a conversus. Great. You deserve a good name. After this, I'll still only be at 11 foreign wars that I've won. Hard to believe. Come on, get up here, get up here, get up here. How are we still only at 72? Little bit ridiculous. 97. Okay, so I think winning this fight should do it. So, while that's going on, let's call up all these boats and things. Get everybody assembled. I'm gonna kind of move you. Let's move you over here. Enemy commander has been slain. I would have preferred to capture him, but I guess that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Done. Thank you. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna start heading over in this direction, replenishing along the way. Hello, Tyrese Baker. Good to see you. Let's see if we are able to actually begin besieging this little area here. Oh, do they have holdings over here? No. Oh, no. That's with Sudriyar. That's what that's about. But the Northern Crusade is going well thus far. Okay, come on, get in position now. We got a lot of -10s on my vassals. They are a little bit annoyed with me at the moment. Come on, get some of you on the boat. Come on, let's go. Thank you. The rest of you continue to reinforce. How's everybody doing today? Seduction in the Wild. Meow. I suffered a defeat somewhere. Oh, it's to the south. Okay, I think we could deal with these guys. Okay, we have an islander army. Hey, I just became a theologian. Cool. That's an achievement. Okay. I think what we have to do here is really French-Germanic revolt. Where? I don't even... Really, there's 90 of them. My vassals can deal with that. I certainly will not. Yeah, we could take these guys out even though there's a river crossing. And then we'll attack Paris from the south, I think, or... I forget, does that river just cover everything? Yeah, no, yeah, we're from the south. So we'll go down to Orleans. And then north. Ooh, lost a couple of them. Quick rapid succession there. Great. Going very good so far. Of course, I haven't actually taken anything in Jorvik, but we'll get a big swing once I take it. So there's really not a rush. How's this going? Uh-oh. Hang in there. Alright, heavy infantry should be engaged by now. No, we're going to lose that. It's about 3-to-2 ratio right now. That Germanic revolt has already failed. Damn it. Okay, let's hire some mercenaries. Fortunately, there's no holy orders available at the moment. It's okay. These mercenaries linking up will help me do it. Oh, there's a reconquest war going on. Alright, his unfulfilled dream has been accomplished, and now we have an emperor to remember that we could possibly do. Hey there, Noah. Yeah, CK2's fun. Alright, Jordan McQueen asks, I'm pretty new to the channel, are you not an EU4 fan? Do it. I did a couple of years ago try to get into EU4, and I do know how to play it. I spent hours learning it. And I don't know what there's just some intangible thing that does not click with me with EU4. I don't know how to explain it. Not a fan. Alright, let's look at these alternate bloodlines. So, we could go for something else here. Fear is interesting because I think it actually increases your revolt risk, which is odd. Prosperity, I think, gives prestige and piety, and then just and kind people really love you. I don't know how the event chains entirely work. You know what? I'm actually gonna create a save file here for myself in my own time. Also, I unlocked a new hat. Let's see. We're gonna go with Forge, Bloodline, Event, Chains. This is for my own education. Let's see what happens if I try to become a Paragon of Virtue. I don't think I really need the Prisoner. Well, actually, maybe I do, but I think I'll be mostly okay. Got 3 more and I can get the next level. I think if I get the next 2, if I get a plus 10, I'll be able to get Chaperone, which is nice. Let's see, how can I ever reward you? Thank you. Finger of St. John. Alright, should we go up to Leeds? No, I think we need to go up to Leeds now, because the Taking War score is getting a bit high, and if we go to Jorvik, we might be able to kill some of the right people. Nope, stop it, stop it, stop it. Come over here, descends. Doing okay on money. Do I owe the Jews money? Yes, I do. Let's repay that. How's all this going? We've got a Chancellor here. Get you sowing some dissent up here in Jorvik. Okay. We're good. Forward. No, their armies have gotten awfully small. They must have been assaulting the capital. Unusual. And dang it, they're down south again. This attrition is horrific. Come on. Now we've got to take all this back. Alright. Patient. See, alright, we're in the positives with Jorvik. That's good. But we're not fighting anybody. We're not doing any fighting down here, so let's get Aubrey over. Come on, let's go. Keep assaulting. A-B-A. Always be assaulting. Take back all those frickin'... Alright, we've got that taken care of. We might need to go over here to the Kingdom of the Isles kind of quickly. We still have some of their armies hanging around here in France. They split them up. Here we go. Done. Alright, awesome. And there they go again. Their nonsense. With their defense. It is clear that only by cultivating an impeccable reputation I will be able to make the memory of my name stand the test of time. So I could become a just and virtuous ruler. Or we could go with family prestige. So the family one will give +5 opinion from the dynasty to me. And increases my monthly prestige by 0.2, which is about double what it usually is. Alternatively, we could also harass our relatives to fit the image of a proper dynasty. But if we go just and virtuous, we might become a philosopher. It actually slows down build time, but it increases tech spread. Cultural tech research boosts, and it attracts artists. Okay. Okay, we're doing good. Let's come on up here to Jorvik now. Kidding me with this attrition, goodness. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Can I at least get that top holding? That is really not doing it. Okay, let's take him out, and then we gotta bring up some reinforcements very badly. Come on, up, go up, 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 up. We're getting 0.85 a day. It's not doing it. Alright, here we go. Let's try it now. Where are we with the prisoners? Still just don't have them. Ay, ay, ay. Who in my realm... Let's check something. My realm... Not my religion. Okay, we've got like one person who's Germanic. Everybody's gonna hate me if I imprison him, though. 2, 3... We might just imprison some Germanics that are within our territory, if needed, just to get those last few points. Because as soon as I kill the 10th pagan, that's it, we're done. Alright, what is this? So... It has come to my attention that many of the realm's laws handling petty disputes are old and obsolete. Revising our legal system to provide fair and satisfying judgment will certainly improve the conditions of my subjects and increase the prestige of my dynasty. I think this is one of those ones where it's just the RNG, kind of like when you're making Alexander. So we need to... Shoot, I can't afford to spend the money. I'll try to revise the legal system myself. I think the bloodline's not ever really gonna come into play here. I've become slothful. Aren't I personally trying to change the laws of this land? How the heck am I slothful in any way? I'm the one who's poring over the books every night. Alright, that's done. Great. Now, let's move over here. And start working on these isles. By the time we're done with all this, we should be able to go after Jyland again. On the other hand, do I really give a damn about what some Germanic pagans think about me? Here. Okay, we're doing good. I don't think we're even going to need our reinforcements to go in. Once again, a very quiet chat today. Certainly no super chats. Nice, got another prisoner. Okay, this guy we will execute. So now I should be at 4. Oh, I'm at 5. Oh, that's right, that's right. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, we're at 5 now. Okay. It would be nice to get that chaperone hat. Still 89 points to go until we get Joan of Arc, so it's gonna be a few months before we can get to her. To the very top of the heap. What's this? Usurped. Domain is too big. Oh shoot, that's right. Let's give something to one of my sons here. We'll give him I need to form a duchy. I need to borrow money from the Jews is what I need. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're going to... Maybe if I just create a bunch of new vassals, that'll be enough to get everybody off my ass. Oh man, I can't even pillage these areas. What's the fun there? Okay, any other holdings? Yeah. So then you get rid of 5 more, though. Do I have any other low-level holdings? I have a barony out here. Let's get rid of that. I don't want to give away the Duchy of Paris. I might have to just create some kind of title. Or I don't know. Why can't I like who owns this duchy? Petty Kingdom of Jorvik. I can't usurp it because he's at war. Who's he at war with? He's defending in a Scottish holy war. Damn it all. There we go, 52. It's good so far. We just might have to beat their armies up a little bit more. Okay, another victory for the forces of Catholicism. Great. Great, great, great. Oh shoot, wow, they kind of put up a little bit of a fight there, didn't they? But with that 97, I think we are safely done here. No, wow, that's only 98. Come on. Done. Now my domain has grown even more. Okay, so we got to make some new vassals here. We are certainly having some trouble though, killing all these Germanic pagans. We're going to let's take a look here. So we're halfway there. We've got 5. Tell me why I should play Scandinavia, Adam Clark. People with certain traits count as 2. Would be nice if I could do something like get... No, Halfdan's not even a Viking. Suppose I can't depend on them to actually be raiding and getting the traits they should have. The cat Caesar's sleeping at my feet. That's a good sign. Very good sign. We gotta get rid of these mercenaries because I'm bleeding a lot of money right now. Come on, get out of the way. Alright. That just leaves my retinue. We got some dangerous factions in the world. They mostly, I think, are just still mad about... Well, this guy's a heretic. That's his problem. Okay, you know what? Hey, I'm actually going to test something, guys. I want to see, since like it's not very active thing right now anyway, I'm going to see what happens if I can... I want to see if I could pause a stream and come back to it without having to reset things. So there's going to be a cutout. Hopefully the stream itself does not cut out. Or I don't know how to say it. Like I'm going to test to see if I can pause the recording but not pause the stream. I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that the audio wasn't there. Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, I fixed it. Can you guys hear me now? I'm gonna wait for somebody to answer. Anybody there? I'm not gonna keep playing if somebody doesn't answer me, because then obviously there's something wrong. I'll wait. I don't know what ye means. Thank you, Silver Ranger. Alright, so now y'all can hear you. Okay, so that was a mistake on my part. Oh, the chat came right alive, didn't it? So anyway, do I have the Duchy of Mercia myself? Who owns this? Okay, somebody else does. Well, anyway, what I was saying, I was responding to Adam Clark, who said, who's talking about, I haven't played a Commie Nation in a while, and then I was thinking, when was the last time I played a Communist Nation? And I was in my under their monitor going through my playlist, which the view that I get, I can look at my playlists in reverse chronological order, so my most recent will be at the top and then going back. And it seems as though I have not played a Communist Nation basically all year, because according to my created playlists, I haven't played a Communist Nation since I did what's it called? The Combined Syndicates of America, which was way back when, yeah, about a year ago. So I started that last December. That's unusual, and yet I still get people calling me communist all the time because I play Communist Nations. And then I was just saying, like, as always, so yeah, like, people will always call me a communist whenever I play a Communist Nation, but when I do a literal world conquest as Hitler run, nobody bats an eyelid. I'm not. It's just once again indicative of the type of community that Grand Strategy Games has created, or maybe I shouldn't say has created, but it is drawn to them. Let's see. So will I do it? I'm not going to promise Scandinavia, but I think I do need to get some sort of communism going on in my life then. So, that kind of reminds me, I recently... Wait, hold on a sec. I just need to fix something here in the office. So, that reminds me, so I recently... Well, not recently, it was a couple of months ago, but I ordered a new Ushanka, because we basically didn't have much of a summer here in El Paso. It was kind of a cold summer, and I knew it was going to be a hellaciously... I just felt it in my bones that we're going to have a really bad winter. It was already a bad November in terms of the temperature, very cold. So I got a new Ushanka, and there's been 2 people who called me a communist for wearing a Ushanka. Well, meanwhile, they were freezing, by the way. At least one of them was. And so, the one who was shivering, he says, "Are you like a communist now?" Is because I was wearing this Ushanka. Let me actually show you guys what that is so you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So this is a... Wait, I'm trying to drag it over. So this is a Ushanka with the... You know, usually it has the flaps you tie up here, and then there'll be another flap that you could bring down to cover the back of your neck. And it's been freaking awesome. I love it. So, anyway, I'm wearing it, and this guy tells me, sort of like, "Are you a communist now?" And I say, my father was in the U.S. Army too. He says, I tell him, my dad was issued, along with a lot of guys in his unit, Ushankas when they were stationed in Germany. And so then my friend goes, "So, the Army's communist?" And then meanwhile he was freezing because we were all outside. Yeah, Ushankas are awesome. Let's see here. The Slithering Death. Oh, shoot. You sleep soundly. Okay, basically I almost got killed. You know what, let's make a save file here right now. We're at 5 pagans killed. I'm just doing this for the points, guys. It's not a big deal to me. So yeah, that's why I've saved scumming. Yeah, they're great. Mine's pretty good. Like, you know, it's like it's 2 layers. It's fuzzy on the outside. It's been keeping me warm through wind and rain. The rain kind of beads off it pretty well. Oh yeah, I was trying to create a... I just gotta wait for Jorvik to stop being at war. My personal domain is a bit big. Where are my personal holdings again? Or actually, here's an easy way to check that sort of thing. Oh, I can't right now. The steward's busy. Okay, I'll just look at my direct holdings. Oh yeah, all of this stuff up here in Francia is mine right now. So I should create this duchy. Give this to somebody. My son here, he doesn't have anything. You're welcome. And why can I not create this duchy title? I can't usurp it because he's also at war. Huh. And it's just one of those things, like, it's a trapper hat. Like Ushenkas in the United States are called trapper hats. They're the same thing. But it's just like, communism. It was like this picture I saw of that father from Fairly Odd Parents. I don't know how many of you are old enough to remember Fairly Odd Parents, but the main character's father, he had an arch enemy, and he would just go Dinkelberg and squint his eyes whenever something bad happened to him. He's like, it was his arch enemy. So I just saw this picture, and it says every time a presidential candidate hears about criticism on the internet. Oh, Adam Clark, you got hit by the filter. I think it's probably because you said damn. I'll let it through this time. Because YouTube automatically will filter swear words. Anyway, so I saw this thing, and it was like, anytime a presidential candidate gets criticism on the internet, Russians. Okay. Well, funnily enough, speaking of communism, I actually ended up reading a fair amount of Karl Marx this semester. Some of his historical works. So I have some of them right here. Let me just... Oh yeah, like I have one right here next to me. I need to staple it together. So Karl Marx, I actually don't own any Karl Marx books except for the Communist Manifesto, which, incidentally, get YouTube them commies. So freaking, I have the Communist Manifesto because I study a lot of 19th century Europe, and you can't understand the 19th century if you do not read the Communist Manifesto, which you could read in an hour. It's a fucking pamphlet. So it's like, so when some people go, oh, are you reading the Communist Manifesto? It's like, yeah. What, do you try to study Nazi Germany and you don't read Mein Kampf? You have to understand this stuff. Get over it. Anyway, so I would as a general rule not recommend ever buying any books of Karl Marx, just because there is a website online called Marxist.com, or is it Marxist.com or Marxist.org? I should know this. I was using them enough. Yeah, Marxist.org, and so they have an enormous archive of works by people who were influential to communism. So we're talking things like the Paris Commune, Marxist humanism, utopianism. Like, you could go onto their like seriously, just type in Marxist.org/archives, and so you can, like, I'm on there right now. Let's go Maoists, and you're getting writings by Mao Zedong, Zhu De, Li Lusan, Hua Guofeng, and all sorts of people like that. You've got like Bengali Hindu people like Siraj Sikdar. You could just click on their names and get all their writings, and it's easy to search. What is this? Want to give the council more power? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So because you have all this free stuff online, just just printed out. You know, like I'm holding in my hand right now Karl Marx's The Civil War in France. So it's basically him. Well, it actually was an address, but it's talking about the Paris Commune and the Franco-Prussian War and things like that. So this is so this, I printed this out. This was how many pages? 43, 44, 45. So it's like 45 pages. And it's also, they tend to get editions that are annotated. So for example, because I printed this one out because we were studying the Paris Commune this semester. And okay, so like I'm trying to find an example of a annotation. Okay, so for example, because obviously Marx is going to be saying things that the people of his own time understand. There's a part here that says, the victory over the imperialist armies will not, as in 1850, be turned into the defeat of the German people. And then there's annotation 12. You go to the footnote, or excuse me, the endnote, which will tell you, Marx refers here to the triumph of feudal reaction in Germany after the downfall of Napoleon. The feudalist unity of Germany was restored. The feudal monarchist system was established in the German state, which retained all the privileges of the nobility and intensified the semi-feudal exploitation of the peasantry. So, you're getting annotations. You're getting frickin', you know, if there's a reference to the Tuileries Palace, it explains what that is. It's a residence of Napoleon III. It's in Paris. Things like that, or like when he references a date, but he doesn't say what the date is, and so it says, okay, this was the day that Napoleon III declared war on Prussia, and on and on and on. So, never buy a book by Marxists, since it's just free online, unless you're getting it super cheap where it's going to cost you less money than the ink. Have I ever run into Antonio Gramsci? I've never read Gramsci personally. I know he's Italian, and it's my understanding that he's a lot about the ideas of hegemony, cultural hegemony, but I've not read him myself. What would I say? Okay, Marxist people that I've read. Obviously, I read Marx and Engels. I said that I read the Manifesto. Besides that, I suppose it depends on who you consider to be a Marxist. When I was doing research last year for my United Socialists... what's it called? United Soviet Socialists of America campaign. For Kaiserreich, I went to the library and I picked up some books by Foster and Browder. So I've read them. They're pretty different. And let's see here. I've read Norman Thomas, if you could consider him a Marxist, but he's more of a socialist. He's a pretty peace and love man kind of socialist. I'm not sure I would count him as a... Well, then again, Marxists can be socialists. The thing is, yeah, Marxism is such a broad term in a lot of ways. And like I was saying, if you go onto this Marxist internet archive, like, let's see here. We've got, so, for example, the Fabians are considered Marxists. So that's people like Oscar Wilde, H.G. Wells, George Bernard Shaw. Speaking of Upton Sinclair, also could be considered a Marxist. I found a really interesting book that I was at this used bookstore in Las Cruces where I go to college. Let me find it. Give me a second here. Oh, I'm getting a little bit off track, but at least it's nice to get the chat talking. Okay, what's Army Chow Min saying? Gramsci is connected to cultural hegemony. It is the idea that culture defines for a given society its common sense or logic, ergo instituting a hegemonic cultural front operating cyclically. So it's a holistic view of culture. It's like how every little thing within the culture influences the culture. Is that what I'm kind of getting? I didn't know there was a name for that. Maybe I should read some Gramsci, because that was a central premise in my Spartacus book, and I didn't consider it to be a communist kind of thought, but in not my Spartacus book, it's not a book, but in my Spartacus paper that I worked on this semester, I was basically talking about like how, you know, the Spartacus television show, the Spartacus movie, the Spartacus book, these are entertainment pieces. They're not historical documents, but they have influence on the people who read them and watch them. Things like that. So it's like you create like popular entertainment generally that's like going to move the needle in terms of ideology. It's like you create something that's close enough to the society that's watching it that they're going to embrace it, but then you can change morality within your show or your book or whatever, and make it so that you then change their opinion on something else. So one of the examples I used was Kubrick's Spartacus, which is very influenced by the Cold War era. Like, I'm sure a lot of you know that Spartacus was huge with the communists. The communists love Spartacus, and so you have to remove all that affiliation when you're making an American version of Spartacus. So that's all gone. And but even though there's all these compromises being made, there's also this kind of a racial equality thing that's being pushed, which would have been that's radical for America at the time. Anyway, so speaking of Upton Sinclair, I was in this used bookstore, and I was gonna pick up a copy of the Complete Works of Shakespeare, because I lent mine out like 3 years ago, and I'm pretty sure it's gone. And I saw Upton Sinclair's name on a book, and it was this thing called The Cry for Justice. So this is apparently some sort of compilation. I haven't gone through it too much. I only got this a couple of days ago. But it's what's the word? I don't want to say an omnibus, but it's basically just a bunch of poetry and songs and some bits of speeches that Upton Sinclair put together. So like Eugene Debs is in here, Oscar Wilde's in here. Just flipping through randomly. Alfred Lord Tennyson is in here. There's bits from the Quran. There's bits from Marcus Aurelius, and it's like there's an unnamed Egyptian in here. There's bits from the Bible and from Homer, and it's just and it seems to just be this thing that it's like it's like a, what's the word? What's the freaking word for this kind of book? It's an anthology, that's the word. It's like an anthology of people talking about lower class society throughout history. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. There's Sun Yat-sen in here. But it's very unusual. Like America the Beautiful's in here, which, oh beautiful for spacious skies. So just a really interesting. I thought it was really interesting, and it was cheap. I got it for $3.50, and I thought, okay, this is like this is over 650 pages for $3.50. Let me pick this up. Seems pretty interesting. Because I actually don't know much about Upton Sinclair outside of his work on the Jungle and like as a journalist. But I didn't know that he made this anthology thing. Okay, let me write down some of these things you're telling me about. All right, Gramsci prison notebooks. Well, that's not a good sign. He was in prison. Then again, I guess you kind of have to be when you're a revolutionary. It's like when if any of you haven't ever seen my my frickin' Russian Republic campaign, I talk about the background of a lot of the people across the different political parties that are there. I'm talking about Kaiserreich, by the way. And let's see, problems of Marxism. And it seems to be one of those things that like you couldn't be a revolutionary during the two revolutions in 1917 unless you had spent at least a little bit of time in a Siberian prison. It's like that was your That was your membership card. I guess I spent time in Siberia. I was like, okay, you can be a revolutionary. Come on, man. Alright, so we gotta figure out just what the heck we're doing here. I need to get my hands on more frickin' Germanics. I need 5 more. Do I have 5 Germanic people in my country? Alright, I'm only seeing these 3. Whatever, I'll take them. Is this guy dead? I hate when they put people who are dead. This is viewed as tyrannical. Oh, yay. So problems of Marxism, is that like by Gramsci? Americanism and Fordism. Did you guys hear that there was like a Teen Vogue magazine in the United States that did a piece on like Karl Marx or something? I remember what it was called. I think it was called Teen Vogue. Yeah, it's like Teen Vogue Communism. Or Communist. But I think I found it. Yeah, here we go. Teen Vogue magazine. Who is Karl Marx? Meet the anti-capitalist scholar. The communist scholar's ideas are more prevalent than you realize. And so the article, I think I read this several months ago, but if I remember correctly, it was just basically saying, you've probably heard of Karl Marx through the epic memes on the internet, but just who is he? And it just explains who Karl Marx is. It's kind of weird. Oh, those are chapters in his prison notebooks. The book is a compilation of his writings in prison that he was able to smuggle out via letters to his family, if I recall. Interesting. Oh, geez, speaking of reading, though, there's some reading I want to do. I want to do some personal... I'm assigning myself some personal reading after this. I want to get on... Okay, what am I going to do about these frickin' pagans? Let's think here. I still have a truce with this woman, really? Can't go up here. Can't go up or there. How about these Viking? We declare war on them. Do a holy war from Mecklenburg. Oh, we got some pissed people. You know what? I think I've actually done enough today. Fortunately, we're having some trouble still here with the getting these Germanic pagans, but I ended up talking a little bit too much. I'm sorry about that. About stuff that wasn't the thing. Yes, reading sounds like it's communist. Anyway, we're going to, I'm going to stop it there for today because I'm pretty hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. And I got to do some other things, so I'll try to live stream tomorrow and wrap it up. But this Germanic pagan one, it's being a problem. Anyway, I'll see you guys around. Bye.